Alright guys, it's your boy Newteddyera, and I'm here again with another Atlanta top 32 deck profile. Again, thank you for Jarrell Pro Winston for doing the original deck profile. So this is with Sovik, Kumar, Evilswarm deck profile from Atlanta, top 32, like I said. So he ran with Evilswarms. Now, he was saying that he just loves this deck in general. So I understand why he's playing it. So we're just gonna get right into the little deck profile. Then I'm gonna do some discussions of why why I think that he used these certain cards over others and what makes it so good for the format that is um, currently going on. Okay, so first off, I'll put these at the end because these are like choices that people use. Okay, so 3 Heliotrope, self-explanatory. 3 casters, 2 Thunderbirds. Now he said he just loves Thunderbird, but he doesn't love it enough to run it at 3. He ran it at 2. He was saying because this card has a real good matchup in general against Fire Fist. Bear can't do anything to it, things like that. So he said that this card was one of the best cards with Fire Fist. So that was one reason why he wanted to play this deck, because of Fire Fist, being the way they are against Thunderbird. Now, caster, of course, Kirkion, of course, is what you do with that. Just another double summon like caster is. Then he ran 2 Mandragora. He said that he didn't want 3 because it was getting kind of cloggy, and the card he was saying is very mediocre. So he ran it at 2. Dark Arm, BLS, a Rabbit, of course, because of the Heliotrope, and 3 Veilers. Like, if you guys didn't see the Bujin deck profile, you know why this is the way it is. Everybody's running triple Veiler now. It's like a staple, at least 2, but a lot of people are running 3. Now, he was saying the BLS, he put that as his 41 card because he said that BLS is just so good. He runs 3 Veilers, and he's using the Veilers. So they're engraved, and he said that he wanted to have them another use. And the other use was for BLS. BLS is so big in this deck. And he was saying, yeah, Ophion stops him, but he was like, as an Evilswarm player, you know when Ophion is good and when it's not. So he was saying BLS was clutch and Dark Arm was clutch for him. Now to the spells: Allure, Reinforcements of the Army, Triple Upstarts, which everybody now is calling the Patrick Hoban theory. It's kind of funny. Then the 3 MSTs, Book of Moon, and 3 Pandemic, the broken card of the deck. A lot of people fail to realize that Extinction Knight is an Evilswarm, so you can protect it with Pandemic, which is so good. Now onto the traps. Bottomless, Double Mirror Force, Torrential, Deep Prison, Infestation. He said this is just an auto rank 4. So he said that's like another monster. Triple Fiendish Chain. Again, guys, like I said, stopping effects is very prevalent right now in the meta. You need to stop their effects. And then the 1 warning, and that wraps up the deck, the monster line, the main deck, sorry. The main deck, and it's at 41, as you can see. Now onto the extra 3 Ophions, 1 Key Beetle, 1 Bahamas Shark, 1 Pappy, 1 Black Ship of Corn, 101. Everybody was saying, he said that he made this 12 times. He said this card was so good. Direwolf, Extinction Knight. He said this won him like 2 or 3 games. Like I said, Extinction Knight and 101 are the staple cards in the extra deck now. You have to have at least 1 and 1. If you don't, it kind of slows down the deck. But these 2 cards, Extinction Knight and 101, are so good. If you don't have at least 101, you have to have at least 1 of them. Extinction Knight in certain decks is not that good, like in Evilswarm. In Fire Fist is not as good because you have a lot of stuff on field. But 101 is so good. Maestro, Dweller, Double Cowboy. He was saying a lot of times Double Cowboys does come up, and at the end of the day, you can hit him for 36. So that's really good, actually. And then Nightmare, he was saying for the mirror match and for the rogue matchups. Now into the side, the 1 Thunder King, 2 DD Crow, 1 D Fissure, 2 Dust Tornadoes, the other Dimensional Prison, 3 Overwork for Fire Fist, Compose, Soul Drain, and DNA Surgeries. He said was his Alpha Prophecies, Noble Knights, and Bujins. So they're really good. You need to get DNA Surgery, guys, if you don't have it. So this deck is kind of very similar to a lot of the decks that's been topping, well, last format with Evilswarms. But the one big thing I see that he don't have is what is that card called? Dag, it slipped my mind. What's that card name? Oh, Safe Zone. There you go.
That was by the time I even said it.
Right. Safe Zone was is a lot of cards. Safe Zone was a card that people used a lot. Now, I don't understand why he's not running at least one. But again, like the BLS is to me is very lackluster. You could probably take it out and put the Tag, I keep forgetting the safe zone in. I keep forgetting that card. Sorry, guys. The safe zone in because it's too good to protect the Ophion. But I understand because of him wanting to drop these two big monsters. So there you have it, guys. That is the Evilswarm top 32 deck profile. And again, I want to say thank you to Jarrell Pro Winston for having the original deck profile. And, it's your boy Newteddyera. Comment, like, subscribe. And the next video will be up soon. Alright, guys. Peace.